Hey everybody, Crew Crazy here, doing a little something different here. If you don't know, or if you haven't, Kid of Wrestling, a guy who I subscribe to, is a great YouTube reviewer by the way, he's a good guy. He did something interesting the other day, and it was a very, I think, unique, because I haven't seen it happen, a Book Your Faction contest, where basically we can make a faction, either WWE or TNA stars, depending on who you'd have. I don't know I think it is current, it's not going to be old ones or anything, and you get to basically put up as your reason why they get over it in the first place, and what storyline they'd have. Now, I do this on a regular basis for my games, so I thought to myself, this is a good opportunity to put one of those ideas, which I have actually got for the next WWE game when it comes, to use, because I think, of course, if you saw my last video, you'd obviously hear me complaining that basically wrestling matches aren't happening nowadays. And I thought, when making this, this is going to be one of those things. And I created, I believe, a great little stable to go along with it. If I could get the document up, because I've got the document here. There we go. And, yeah, stupid printer still isn't working, so I can't read it off. The title of the group, because they are a group of great wrestlers who want to show everybody that basically they want to show their ability to everybody and shove it down everyone's throats. So I thought, giving them the title Excellence, because it sums up everything you'd want of a good wrestler, because they're brilliant people, good on the mic, good in the ring, they're excellent, brilliant. That's why the name is there. The guys in this group, I'd have to put Punk as the leader. He's the best guy on the mic for the job, and for the most part, it would make everyone go, oh, Punk's involved in something. Great, it'll be fantastic. Then, of course, every faction has to have an older guy in there to teach these young people how to do the job properly. And there's no one who's better at the moment in the WWE than William Regal for that job. He's close to retiring, he's a great technical wrestler, and he's not actually that bad on the mic either. You'd be able to tutor some of these guys. And he tutored another guy in this as well, Daniel Bryan. Because this is going to be a heel stable. All of the guys in this group are good as heels. Apparently, Daniel Bryan has had a very good heel run in Ring of Honor. And I think, if he's a heel, he'll be able to show his mic work a lot better than he would be as a face. Plus, he'd add that aggression to his technical performance, which would be brilliant to watch, because it'll be great for everybody. The other two guys, two former world champions, in Alberto Del Rio and Jack Swagger. Great as heels, great technical wrestlers with great movesets and flair to their due. Brilliant for this type of faction. Now, yeah, because this is a heel stable, there's... Oops, sorry. Sorry, I ate chili and it's just starting to come back up. Sorry. Now, how to get them over, right? I was thinking to myself, most stables, or ones we've seen recently anyway, the Core, the Nexus, just go out and attack people, right? Now, I think you've got to get and play a bit of mind games here. These guys believe they're the best wrestlers on the roster, and they believe nothing will stop them from achieving that goal of proving it. So, they ridicule people who put on poor matches, or by coming out during a match and just berating abuse at them on the mic, just to get them off their focus and make them lose to show how shit they actually are at wrestling. Then afterwards they beat them up to show who is better. So it adds that mob mentality you've seen from the Nexus and the Core, but it adds that mind game tweak of getting under their skin by shouting at how crap they are at wrestling. Or if they are putting on a rubbish match, it'll basically be a really good thing to see. I think it's a unique idea that you can just basically have wrestlers insulting their compadres, if you can call them that. Compadres. Yeah, they're not. Unless your acquaintances are going to get abused by people who believe they're better, is a fantastic way of putting it. The storyline, I think, after establishing that they are the better wrestlers on most of the roster, who else would come in but Super Cena himself? Of course, I think this would be a great thing, because it would make a lot of sense for guys who we, the IWC, love, to rant up and say how crap Cena is at wrestling. Now, this will make the audience do well here, for chanting, you can't wrestle repeatedly to get under Cena's skin. Now, I don't like the Superman aspect of Cena. You saw me berate about it in my last video. And I thought to myself, this would be fantastic, because they'd have to... By the time they get to Cena, they would have put on some brilliant matches, showing everyone how it's done, and raking in title wins. And the only one that is left to win is the world title or WWE title that is held by Cena. So by throwing Cena in, they not only showcase how bad of a wrestler he is, but after going through a series of matches and beatdowns of Cena, it'll show how much he isn't really a Superman anymore. Even the crowd will understand, well, hold on a second, compared to these 5 guys, Cena's got nothing. And then we show that basically this is how it should be. A wrestling company where guys who are brilliant at their craft are at the top. Not just a guy who can just randomly just be beaten up and win. And that's what I'm trying to prove with the stable. These guys want to say, you can't just rely on a guy who puts subpar performances to see as a role model, to see as a guy who's in front of your product every day. These guys can wrestle. I want to show you how it's done and how you can earn a lot of money from it. These guys are hated for doing their craft well. And it's the one thing, because they're going to get under everyone's skin. Just continuously going, oh, we're better than you, and you all know it because you've seen us in the ring. We're going to keep showing you guys until you understand. And going from city to city, they're going to go, people are going to rip into pieces. And basically, if the general manager ever thinks about it, putting a vote in saying, oh, who do you want to face these big, epic wrestlers who believe they're better? And it could be a mixture. Some guy could win out of nowhere and make them look foolish. There's a whole range of possibilities here with this idea. And I felt, as a faction, that could work. And I actually think about putting this in the next game when I do my random commentaries on matches I make up. It'll be fun. Plus, with the WWE Universe mode, it will help even better. And effectively that's it, guys. That's my idea. Excellent. What do you guys think of it? If you want to enter the competition yourself, the rules, I'll put the rules and everything are in that video in the description box. And I cannot wait to see what Kid of Wrestling thinks of this. And I hope you guys enjoy this idea. It looks good to me. But then again, it's not me deciding here, is it? I hope you guys know that this upcoming Sunday, my next video, TNA or Ring of Honor, are they really competition for WWE? Plus, I have some DVDs coming in the post. Exciting! Alright, I'll see you guys Sunday. Cheerio!